those type of people don't need an awakening from others, because that's going to stop them from listening to them, or stop the other people from listening to them. And that they have a platform where they can, point the finger and say, hey, this is right or this is wrong, or do whatever, and they have the people listening to them, then that's their position of power. So they don't need the awakening. The other point that was made was when Agent Smith was talking to Morpheus once he had got captured. And Agent Smith told Morpheus is that, hey, the minute that we started thinking for you, it became our world. And that kind of shook me as of recently, because now with AI and everything that's going on in terms of like, shit, you don't need to graduate from school now. You got AI to give you all the answers that you need. You got it right in the palm of your hand. You can speak different languages, understand different languages, you name it, that you can do it right out of the palm of your hand. So it's not you memorizing a language. It's that this phone is telling you what that language is and how to respond to it. So now this AI is thinking for you. And that was another sign of the Matrix to me, is just like, hey, we're not even thinking for ourselves. So if we're being told by something automated, some type of artificial intelligence, that's like, well, we already lost. And it's like, that's the biggest Matrix signal to me. It's like, well, shit, we already lost.
Definitely. I even think it applies everywhere. We got AI out here, and we are the product. We are constantly feeding AI. Hey, you get the kids asking AI, how do I, help my relationship, do my taxes for me. Like, you're just feeding the system. That's all we're currently doing right now with AI. Whether if we're in a simulation or not, it does play in that way, because, like, look at everything. Like, it is becoming like a AI world. Like, people are, finding creative ways to even use it to cheat. I see the videos online where they use AI to get them through a job interview. Help them figure out their resume, help them figure out these tests is easy, relationship problem, how to respond to your girl when she's doing this, how to respond to your husband when he's upset, but you don't understand why he's upset. It's from a man's perspective. You asking AI all these questions, but living inside of, a bubble, and then, doing everything that, like you said, everything, waking up in the morning, eat breakfast, go to work. Some people do break from that when you become rich, but then you do the thing that the rich people do. They got a routine that they do. They get up and do the same thing, or just go outside and do nothing. Having a whole bunch of money doesn't fix that. Because rich people got problems as well. Yeah. Whether I did everything in life, I ain't got nothing to do. What do you think happened? They turn to drugs, and you can't simulate that. You can't simulate being overdosed on something, especially if you're in the hospital.
Or they started taking advantage of poor people, which if I was rich, like, I was like, I'm gonna play me a new game. I'm running for president.
We are. Yeah. So, but
we are overtime. What?
If Morpheus come and snatched you and just like, hey, you got the red pill, the blue pill.
Morpheus better have his fight game on. I was like, because if you waited till I'm at the age that I'm in now, and you want to talk about I'm whooping your ass. Well, probably not, because he knows how to do that jumping.
That is not an option. Like, you ain't whooping Morpheus, like, because you know how the game works.
Yeah, that's true.
So what would you do? Are you staying in?
No, I'm staying in. No, nigga, I'm too late. I can't disconnect.
You might see it through.
Yeah,
because you know what you're going. If you don't stay in, you know what you're going to be doing. You're going to be getting back up in the morning, doing the same thing you did 365 days out the year. Like, that change do help, but then sometimes you need that change to make you realize it's okay to wake up in the morning and drink your cup of coffee.
Shit, I'm like Cypher. I'm like, if you had to tell me to choose between this and the Matrix, I'm choosing the Matrix. All I ever do is what he tells me to do.
So like, what you doing? You staying in too?
I'm probably I'm gonna see what that difference gonna be. Yeah,
I mean, you don't get that. Like just like in the movie. Like, he didn't pull him out yet. This is before you get pulled all the way out.
Before you get pulled all the way out, I'm probably gonna stay in.
You probably stay in
because it's different. I already know if I don't stay in, I know what I'm going back to. This is something different. This is, but you don't know. He didn't. I think he just showed But are you staying in forever, or you just staying in just the?
Well, you out.
Just like in the Matrix. You out. You accept the program, and it becomes a part of you, and you just in there.
Oh man, I think you put it like that. I'm probably like, fuck
or
that.
you get out. But,
hey, look,
I'm saying he offered
how much control? But if I had to look at it as how much control I have, I will probably stick with the.
But you don't know what you don't know the alternative though, because he asked him that question before he showed him the full deal. He just showed him like, hey, the world is kind of messed up, but we made our own life underground. He didn't tell him that everybody had
holes. He didn't even say underground. Yeah, he didn't.
He said they scorched the sky, and then
was after he got out.
That was after.
Yeah, because remember he was plugged into the simulation when he showed him what the real world looked like.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he didn't give him a precursor. Nah, but he wanted to go back. It was like flip over, like, oh yeah, here's us at mealtime. Like, what's this shit y'all eating? It's some bullshit, but here's where we live at. Like, man, y'all niggas live in a hole. Yeah, but it's close to the Earth core. It's kind of one that now.
Right. So okay, even then, just based off of what
sacrifice.
Just based off of what Neo had the knowledge that he had at the time. Like, hey, I feel like this shit is fake. I feel like it's some weird shit going on, and I want to know what the truth is. And boom, Morpheus pull you to the side, and he show you like, hey, yeah, you're right. There's some bullshit going on, but I can't give you the full thing unless you pick and choose which one you want. Do you want to really find out what the real truth is, or you want to continue living the lie?
I will really want to find out what the truth
is. They got my daddy on the Cadillac. Like that.
I would want to find out what the truth is, because I feel like if you find out what the truth is, you would probably still get offered a choice to either go back and do you want to deal with the real craziness shit that you're gonna have to deal with if you know the truth,
but you don't know what that craziness is.
You don't know what the shit. It's kind of like fuck.
I'm not giving up hot showers. I can tell you that right now.
But you don't know that there's no hot showers.
You could have said that if he'd have told, just like Cypher said, if he would have told us what the Matrix was, I'd have told him to shove that blue pill right up his ass. I was like, dude, I'd have said the red pill right up his ass. I'd have did the same thing. Like, no, nigga, you got a cell phone. Like, we got all this technology. Show me what y'all living like, and I'll decide. And if I'd have saw that bullshit when motherfuckers are living in a hole and it get cold, I'm like, nah, I'm staying here.
So if he put you in that position, but he said, hey, look, I just can't tell you until you choose.
Well, again, nigga, that's
so like. Are you gonna be like, all right, well, since you can't tell me, I'm just gonna go back here where I know what.
Yeah, give me the blue pill.
Yeah, I think I'll just.
If I can't still says you're gonna go the rest of your life still having that same feeling like, yo, man, it's something fucked up around here. Like,
I made it this long without knowing math, so
I probably would stay unless I see a glimpse or I was in it and I came back out, and then I'll be like, I want more information. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I feel like it's Westworld, because Westworld, I watched that goddamn show, and that show made you realize something going on. This shit fake. Let me go back.
So you staying? You gonna take the red pill and be like, I want to see how deep this rabbit hole goes.
I feel like with me, knowing me, I'll be going back and forth so much. He'll probably get pissed off. Like, you know what? Stay there. I'll be sitting there because I'm like. I'm like, you got to convince me stuff. Like, you can't just tell me something and I just go along with it. I'm like I'll have my initial gut reaction to something, but I can't make a decision without. I can't even buy a $200 appliance from the house without reading hundreds of reviews and looking at 40 different versions of this thing, probably making sure that's
called being a smart shopper.
But I'm like, so I definitely ain't finna. I can't make a decision like that off rip. Like, hey, look, the world you're living in is fake. But we can't tell you what the real world is like until you actually, make a decision on whether or not you want to come out. But if you come out, you can't come back in.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
I'm like, I definitely wouldn't be able to make that decision. I'll probably piss him off.
If that's the delivery, then I'm not doing it.
He'd probably be like, you know what?
If that's how you're gonna try to sell me on that one, like, there's some crazy shit going on, but I can't tell you. But you got to take this pill. Like, nah, nigga, I don't watch the videos
because I'm like, it's got to
wake up at puffy parties and shit.
Stupid. Wake up, your butt hurt. You don't know why.
Right.
What? But it's like it's got to be
on backwards. She's like, this way. This ain't right.
A real I don't want to say gullible person, but like, you know, a person that's be able to be swayed fairly easy to have that option placed in front of you, you know, choose the unknown over, you know, what you do know, whether or not, and then just to believe that this person is telling you the truth. It's like, who's could have say that this whole situation wouldn't have been the same if the agents had got to Neo first, and they presented him with their own made up version of you know, the red pill, blue pill thing, and it's like, hey, you know, but when he made the choice, it's like, no, if you make this choice, we'll tell you the truth, and then next thing you know, he's an agent. Like he returned it to the agent. Been crazy, and it's just like,
hey, been a different version of the Matrix.
Yeah, it's like you don't know
blocking those weak ass punches.
Like, this is off subject, but y'all ever watch Big Bang Theory?
Yeah,
no. I've seen clips of it here.
Yeah, I went to Big Bang Theory.
I saw a clip of Jackie played it the other day. It pissed me off though, because she was sitting there watching it, and I was working on the computer, so I could hear the earshot. So it was this girl explaining to the super nerdy dude, Sheldon, yeah, the nerd, and she was sitting there saying that the events of Indiana Jones, the first one, the Raiders of the Lost Ark, like what would have happened anyway? And dude was like, I don't know, maybe you didn't see the movie, but Indiana Jones is the dude with the cool hat and the whip, and she broke it down. She's like, that whole thing would have happened regardless of him in the movie. He's like, the Nazis would have found the Ark of the Covenant, they'd have took it to the spot, they would have opened it, and they would have still all died. And dude was just like,
yeah, I thought that.
He made the whole movie.
Yeah, I sat there and I was like, I could have went the rest of my life without hearing that shit.
Yeah. I definitely will watch that episode. All right, we are way over time. But this is good.
35 minutes over time.
We are good. This was good. All right, well, you know, red pill, blue pill, pick one. Whichever side you want to be. If you wake up in the bathtub and your butt hurt, you know you was at the Diddy party.
Yeah. Then you took the orange pill. Right. You made up your own shit.
You took the baby oil.
You took that Tussie or whatever they was popping.
I had this one.